Hey guys, welcome back to Channel Name Pending. I'm Manny. And today we are reacting to Percy Jackson and the Olympians Season 2, Episode 7, I Go Down with the Ship. With how we left things off last episode, I'm very curious to see the direction they take now because things are very different from where they were in the book. I think at this point, we had the fleece and then they sent Clarisse off with it. And then they end up in Luke's clutches and Luke tries to get it from them. But obviously they don't have it anymore. But this time, they have to not only get the fleece back, but also Annabeth. Before we get into the episode, just a reminder that we have read the books and we will be discussing them during our reactions, so if you haven't read them, just be warned that there will be spoilers for potential future events. And with that out of the way, we're just going to go ahead and get right into it, so if you're new here, welcome, thank you so much for watching, please consider subscribing to the channel, we'd love to have you, drop a like, leave a comment, and without further ado, let's hop right in.
Intense orchestral music.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is a flashback.
I knew we were going to see this, because they cut it off last time. What? They keep cutting it off.
Now your grace has made the ultimate sacrifice. And now
Oh, little Annabeth.
a spirit will protect us. Just as she protected the one she loved.
What are you talking about? What's that mean?
Zeus, in his mercy, has honored her
In
bravery
his
by
mercy.
giving her a new form of life.
Yeah, Luke's not picking up what you're putting down, Chiron.
Where's her body?
Where's Thalia?
Aw.
Hey, kid.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Let's get out of here.
Is this a dream? Yeah, it's a dream.
Yeah, I think so.
We take care of our own.
Yeah, I don't think that actually
Or a
happened.
premonition. Oh, bound to the bed.
With the fleece, too. At least you get the fleece.
Oh, just kidding.
And no, Allie was like, you don't get to.
You're good enough.
We had a mechanical failure. We'll get out of here as fast as we can.
I want to know the budget that Kronos' rebellion has. They have all of the... They have the Princess Andromeda, and then whatever else they had for, like, the Romans. Like, their
over here.
equipment.
Allison?
That's Tyson.
Sorry, Aiden.
Yeah.
We should go somewhere and talk.
Lose the charm speak, Aphrodite boy, or lose your teeth.
Ooh, charm speak.
Oh, Aphrodite.
Of course, he's a pretty boy.
He is a pretty boy. Also, to what you were saying, I imagine they have illicit sources of funding.
Maybe.
But we need to get Annabeth first.
We're doing this my way. Camp has no idea what's coming. Hey, give it back!
We need to rescue Annabeth first.
Rescue mission is a risk, and I'm done risking this quest or camp for anyone else.
The priorities.
I've been on that boat before. I have Annabeth's cat, I have the key card.
Great. Give me all of those things.
What I'm saying is, why don't we work together?
Now, or I take them.
We
Yeah,
cannot
you're
be
right,
fighting
so
right now.
right.
Oh,
Oop. Oop. Damn.
guys, please.
Because you push everyone away. Percy.
Percy, please.
Yikes.
Okay, Jackson. How would you do this?
This will take you to the service corridor.
Got it!
Girl.
I'll get another key card.
I'll get
Winning this war is going to be easier than we thought.
Bro, who asked?
You know, I know it's just the angle, but it looks like Kronos is short.
A short king.
Yeah.
She's not the enemy.
She threw me off the ship and then tried to blow
You
it
threw
up.
yourself off the ship, girl.
Yeah, exactly. Also, I love it how Luke's just out here chilling with his quarter zips.
His fashion sense.
Are they going to actually put the fleece on the sarcophagus?
Yeah. Maybe it takes
I'm getting
time.
more flash. I am getting flashbacks.
Oh gosh. I think it takes a while though. So I don't think there's gonna be a full heal or even resurrection, but this does make me anxious.
It's fine. I trust the process. I trust the process.
He won't resurrect in this episode.
You better not. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh, they're introducing Blackjack. Well, I mean, they already kind of introduced Blackjack, but
It was Zeus. Think about it.
Strong arms Iris and just shutting down the network.
No, but that would hurt his own people.
This is Zeus we're talking about.
Can we talk about him a little less?
Why would you use his name?
I like that we're seeing more of the rebel contingent.
Who's in there?
I agree. Also, I love how dumb it looks. She's like pulling out a dagger. I mean, like, who's there? And it's just like a little dagger when you could be facing off with somebody who has like a sword. I know good at wielding their weapons, but it just looks quite hilarious.
Nice. You never know. Maybe she's like really good with that dagger.
That's what I'm saying.
Allison
It just
took on
looks
both
hilarious.
Percy and Annabeth with just
my
a.
God. Are we gonna get him talking to Blackjack?
Oh my god, Blackjack! His wings.
Look, buddy, I understand, but I'm in a bit of a hurry. Okay, Blackjack, not Buddy.
Yes. Oh, we don't get to understand
Gotta
him.
go.
I thought he'd be it'd be a voiceover.
Well, he spoke to horses last season, right? And we didn't hear it.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
I think.
Ah yes, the classic pretend you're asleep.
Oh, he's already here.
You okay?
He called her wise girl.
Your head's really itchy. Is it itchy for you?
We can't leave without the fleece.
Clarisse is after it.
Clarisse, you're working together.
Well, kind of.
I mean,
not
You're
really.
my priority and the fleece was hers.
She's right.
yeah, I knew Annabeth would agree with Clarisse. Even Clarisse said like Annabeth would understand, and I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. But Percy doesn't care.
Him putting the hat on is very much Harry Potter invisibility cloak-esque.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Alive. And you brought back my dagger too. Thanks.
It was mine first, remember? Things always end up where they should.
He's taking it? No. Okay.
The fleece is working its magic, healing Kronos right now.
Yeah, it's a long process, I imagine.
All thanks to Percy. He defied the will of the gods.
Oh yeah, Annabeth wasn't awake for that.
Kid's got heart, I'm not gonna lie.
I forgot how well Luke twists words.
And he ended up saving the world.
Luke, you have to stop this.
I didn't even think about the fact that Luke would probably feel grateful to Percy in a weird way. He did literally hand over the fleece.
Mm-hmm.
Is Percy?
Is
Is he going for the fleece or is he just distracting?
yes. No,
Mm.
100% he's going for the fleece.
Let's get out of here before anyone notices. You have to drive.
Oh, don't know how. But I bet Percy can.
No! Bad idea. Bad.
Why can't Grover drive? He's old. He's like 20-something.
He doesn't have the right feet.
We had one job.
Aw.
Maybe we should call in someone stronger,
Oh?
more wise, and someone who can help.
Who does he have in mind?
Okay.
Wait, is he talking about
Oh
who I
my
think
God,
he's talking
yeah!
about?
He's calling
Did you get my
Sally.
letter?
Someone more strong, more wise.
Did something happen at camp?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Could you get us a ride
A ride.
to camp?
Aren't you at camp?
Why would they be calling from camp?
What
They
Tyson
can't.
meant to say is that
Grover, what are you doing there?
We were on a field trip.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Grover?
she
I've been
won't
mother to
believe a
Debbie
word of
for
that. Are you
13
kidding me?
years. Just tell me what's really going on.
Not the...
Not the side eye.
Like, what do you mean? She doesn't even get her groceries. Oh my gosh, Hunters of the Wild. I think that's... No, look at the magazine
I see it,
she's
I see
reading.
it.
Hunters of the Wild.
Yeah.
what?
Is he speaking to her or something?
What is she doing?
It will be done.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
It'll make them want to fight back, and then they will die.
I like it how
Can't let you
Luke
have it.
is like constantly trying to get Annabeth to come to his side.
I had a vision. When the fleece was healing me, I felt its power, its history, what it can do.
Oh, is she gonna tell him?
I think the fleece can bring Thalia back to us.
Whoa.
Okay, so my
Wait.
comment about it being a premonition. Because
That's
her dream, it was like golden light coming from
It's not possible.
Yeah.
Thalia's gone.
the tree.
We weren't there with her at the end. We never saw what really happened.
hmm.
In my heart, I always
You
knew.
wished it was true.
Hold on, I'm not sure how I feel about them having the idea instead of it happening by accident.
We take care.
Of our own.
Oh, the conflict.
No, this just makes it.
Okay,
I'm,
so
Team Luke, but like I'm still team. Like this is making me
If
more
could
team.
bring Thalia back, Kronos would have told me before I poisoned the
No,
tree.
ooh.
Ask him to tell you the truth.
Luke?
I think he's
That's
I think he's chiming in without you needing to ask. Okay, so the Thalia return is going to be less of a twist now that it's set up, which means the opportunity to get more of Thalia in this season after she returns, like I was talking about last episode, is open. If it happens earlier.
What is she doing?
Anyone here up for killing a traitor?
Wait,
Traitor.
If Luke gives me any trouble, I might need backup.
huh? What?
What is happening right now? What is Kronos planning? What's he doing? What's he
Yeah.
scheming? Oh, she looks like a kid in a candy shop.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm very intrigued. What is that painting?
I don't know, but it's really cool.
I'm sure it's a reference to something clever.
I would not take off the hat.
It's not like Kronos doesn't already know he's there.
Yeah, but like other people.
He probably doesn't want Annabeth getting into Luke's head because you can already see Luke had some doubts or started to doubt Kronos.
Yeah.
My survival is the key to your return.
Oh.
I know what that means now. The great prophecy, right? You think I'll help you destroy Olympus. But you're wrong.
I will tell you the great prophecy if you leave me the fleece.
You just lie.
Yes. Trust your instincts, Percy.
A half-blood of the eldest gods shall reach.
Oh my god. No, stop.
He's literally just telling it to him.
See the world in endless sleep. Cursed.
Okay, I decided.
I was
Percy's like, I don't give a fuck.
I was worried there for a second. I'm so proud of Percy right now.
Yeah, Percy literally he's on his own side.
Oh.
Mm.
Fuck. Yes.
Clarisse is such a badass.
5 against 1, huh? My kind of odds.
I always have like this.
Dude.
No.
Okay, so this is how we get the Luke v Percy fight.
You know what? I'm down with it.
You know, Clarisse taking 5 on. I'm so proud of her. Yes. Oh, yeah. I don't think you're any match for Luke yet. Dude, she's cleaning house.
Well, yeah, she's a daughter of Ares.
But like even Percy and Annabeth like were having trouble against Allison alone. Ow! Oh, the kneecap.
Oh my god, is he gonna take the hat? Take the hat, Percy, and run.
Oh, this choreography. I love it.
Oh no!
Yes.
Wait, your hat! Oh, the hat. He left
I'm
the
sure
hat.
we'll get that
this
back.
Is bad. Yeah, but like that means that Luke has the invisibility cap.
Oh. Okay.
What the fuck?
We're gonna need the fleece for that, I'm guessing, or a lot of
He'll just put it
ambrosia.
over top of him.
Shit. Okay.
That went right through it. Wait, that.
I didn't see it go through him, but well, at least Luke didn't get into the elevator. Okay.
Well, I mean, at least he has the fleece.
Damn, the fleece is getting a lot of work done in these past couple episodes.
Oh, I needed that. Percy went for the fleece.
I love the irony, by the way,
You think Seedorf's
of
gonna be
both
able
of
to get
them
it on his
like
own?
wanting to go for the separate things, but then Clarisse is the one that ends up getting Annabeth, and Percy's the one that ends up getting the
Percy's the one
fleece.
that gets the. Yeah. He's completely healed now. Well,
I mean, yeah. I mean, healed enough to run.
Hey, there they are.
I'm like hooked on this, the fact that Annabeth doesn't have her hat.
Blackjack.
Yes, blackjack.
Oh
Nice.
my goodness.
Let's go.
Oh, he looks so majestic.
I'm so excited.
That's Luke's Pegasus.
No, he's not.
He's mine now.
This thing really works, huh?
He's completely healed.
It's blackjack.
Just a flesh wound.
Yeah.
Nothing the fleas can't take care of.
Camp Half-Blood, it's important she get there as fast
Oh,
as
she's gonna
possible.
fly on.
Okay, if Clarisse goes, they can still get the
It's your
hat.
quest. You should be the one to complete it.
Okay.
So you're just gonna let me win?
Oh my god, girl, it has nothing to do with letting her win.
This is about getting the fleece to the tree as soon as possible to save camp.
Yeah, Clarisse, you were all about this like 20 minutes ago. Come on.
What about my prophecy?
You trusted me with your prophecy, and I used it against you. I'm sorry.
Wow,
I
character
don't think your
growth
prophecy
Mhm.
means that you'd
of
fail
both of
because
them
you
in
don't have
book
friends.
2? Question mark?
It means you'd fail without friends to help you,
Exactly.
to fly home alone.
Amen, sister.
I love that
Okay,
part of the
watch her look
prophecy
so
still
much
ends
like-
up. Yeah. Just a nod from Annabeth.
Oh my god, why are you wait? This is making me anxious.
I know. Well, to be fair, they just cleaned house, so I don't think anyone.
Yeah, that's true.
But no one took down Luke yet. Luke is still out here.
Thanks, Percy.
Clarisse, leave. Yes, thank you, Percy.
That's what I mean.
I love this
Like,
moment of camaraderie, but please leave.
Okay, wait.
Okay, she's gone.
Okay.
Huh.
They're on a mission.
There's a real chance you
Oh
don't
my
get the
God.
hat back
Is
until
this a
next season.
Prius?
Get in!
Not the Prius.
Just get in.
Oh my god.
All 5 of them
He is in so much
had rather
trouble.
be teaching in the freaking Toyota Prius.
I may get to see Thalia again.
Same. This is incredible. Percy, can you believe it?
What?
He's probably thinking about what Kronos told him. He might also
Oh,
be
of course
thinking
he
about the
thinks.
prophecy, how Thalia is a child of the big 3. Yeah, he's thinking about the dream
he's
too.
thinking about Kronos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because so back in the next book, he starts thinking about, because there's like a period of time where he thinks that he's the only one
Yep.
for this prophecy.
The whole
And
this
then-
book 2 ends with him being like, "Oh my god, Kronos
Tell me
just fucked everything up."
that the fleece could bring
Yes,
Thalia
give
back.
me the angst between Luke and Kronos.
At least our fears about Kronos being revived in this episode were quelled.
I've sacrificed everything for you.
Oh, I hate this.
Then prove it.
The way
Prove
his sarcophagus is slightly askew.
The barrier still stands at the Olympian
He's
camp.
gonna go.
The time for your mercy is over. Burn camp to the ground
Oh shit.
and kill the son of Poseidon.
Oh, the look of resolve.
It's so full of angst. That's it.
Yeah. As soon as I saw like the 30-minute,
I'm so sad. That did not feel like half an hour.
that felt like 5 minutes, dude. Did you say that was a Prius earlier?
Is that not a Toyota Prius?
Does that mean Paul Blowfish confirmed?
Huh.
All those subtle reveals.
Wait, I gotta rewatch this. Interesting.
Are you watching the preview or the?
Oh, interesting.
Are you? Okay. Well, I won't say anything.
Interesting. I'm
guessing it's interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting. Okay. So now that that's done, what did you think?
It was really good. It was really tense. I already feel like removing the twist / mystery of the Thalia return is going to be controversial among book fans, because it's such a good twist in the book in terms of like a final punch in the gut reveal at the very end that leaves you like already wanting the next book immediately. So I imagine
agree
people are
with
going
you.
to be a bit up in arms about that. We'll see what they do with it, because for those of you who watched the discussion last episode, I brought up the possibility that like maybe the season doesn't immediately end right after Thalia's resurrection, and we just get enough more season to at least get some angst between like Luke, Annabeth, and Thalia, and with probably Percy in there, but just Luke's reaction to Thalia either not being on his side or at least considering it. Because I feel like this version of Thalia in the show might be a bit more inclined to side with Luke.
Mm-hmm.
So there might be some drama there. And if we get the Thalia return early, then I'd want to see some of that. Otherwise, why spoil the twist, you know?
I agree. I also think that that's going to be a little bit controversial. I think actually the whole ending, it looks like they're changing it. I mean, from what we can tell from this episode, I know people are really stuck on the book is the only way. And we saw some of that last year, or no, not last year, last season, where they changed a lot of stuff to, like you got to adapt the book to like a TV show. I'm interested to see what direction they take it, because like even with Percy and the prophecy, like I don't remember in the books the prophecy being like he knew of it, but I don't remember it being like it wasn't ever a wager. Like Kronos never was like, "Oh, I'll tell you this," or anything like that. I don't know how I feel. I like it. It like as a show, it works together. Like everything seems to be coming together, and it works. It flows well, and like even with the Sea of Monsters kind of being kind of a really slow book, I do enjoy the changes. I'm a little bit nostalgic, so I'm curious. I'm trying to find my opinion, because I can see the good, and then I can also be selfish and be like, well, but I want this. What happens? Like the thing with the hat. It's like, okay, well, what's gonna happen with that? I do wonder what they're hinting at. Like I know they're hinting at a couple things with like Percy in the car and him thinking about that dream he had. And I think that's why I mentioned like there's a good chunk of the books where Percy's like, yeah, I'm the only one for this prophecy. And he kind of almost gets like when Thalia comes into the scene, he kind of, I mean, at least in my opinion, it seemed that he was like, well, I'm the only one. What do you mean that she could be the only one? And it was kind of like I don't know, when I was reading it, it was kind of not dethroning, but what is the word where it's like
I think he's just wary of like the fact that Kronos will now have more pieces to work with.
yeah.
I think maybe he preferred it when it was just him, because then at least he could like do everything in his power to not fall into Kronos's hands, you know? But with like the addition of Thalia, and it's like, yeah.
Then it's Bianca, but then we know what happens with Bianca. I don't want to talk about it. But Bianca joins the hunters.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of the hunters, we got a tease of that. Already teasing Titan's Curse in season 2. The magazine.
That was a great Easter egg.
That and Mytho Magic, right? They were almost about to play it there.
Yeah. Okay, that's what that was. For a second, my mind was primed to Magic the
Magic the Gathering, yeah. No, that's the game that like Nico really loves at first. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember him constantly playing that in the book, and then
that was a cute little tease.
I like all the random character. I feel like a broken record when I say that, but there's a bunch of random character interactions that you don't get in the books themselves, like with Grover and Tyson and Sally, with Luke and Annabeth, and Luke and his posse, and even like the demigods themselves, how they're acting and how they're talking. You see a better, like anytime that we ever saw something in the book of as like to other demigods' opinions, it was either through like a dream, or like when they were trying to convince, or like they were fighting with Percy, which I mean, I'm kind of doing that now, but it's like you can see now like behind the scenes as to what's going on.
I'm wondering if Kronos is not revealing his full hand even to the people working for him. In the book, it's actually his plan to resurrect Thalia. Like that turns out to be what he was planning all along, right? And in the episode, it's like he doesn't even tell that to Luke. So the thing is, when Luke asked him why he didn't tell him, Kronos didn't say anything. So it still very much could be his plan. I think that's going to be, if anything, a kind of a twist reveal in the finale, that Kronos intended to bring back Thalia all along.
Mm-hmm. Well, that would make sense with the dream like Percy had.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they're talking about Thalia, but you could almost say, because like any of these dreams that this is how I'm viewing it. Whenever he has these dreams with Kronos, it's like a message from Kronos.
Yes.
In a weird like premonition but also interference way, and it's kind of like this is an option. Like she is an option. I want to use her as well.
And since it's being set up that, at least from the audience's perspective, if you're not a book reader, it seems like Kronos wants to destroy camp and doesn't even is not thinking about Thalia. I feel like this way, instead of Thalia's resurrection itself being the twist, it'll instead be the realization that Kronos wanted them to bring her back all along.
Mm-hmm.
And that could be the big reveal at the end.
I also think, like, now that you're talking about, like, any kind of twist, I also feel like the amount of angst that we're getting, I don't know, I've said it, oh my gosh, it's angst between Luke and Kronos. I feel like that's, maybe just we don't, because we don't see it that much in the books, I feel like a new, like, we could think that it happens during the books, and that's, we don't necessarily ever see it, but it's just like, that's new and it's kind of a twist. I wonder if we'll start to see more doubt on both sides. Like, not only, Luke being kind of the head of everything, and we know at the very end he's trapped. He knew he's trapped, and at the very end he knows that. And there's only one way of solving that, but maybe he's gonna we'll witness him slowly piece it together.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it sets up so much because, like, we're setting up a whole battle at Camp Half-Blood next episode.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like for maximum drama, Thalia could end up coming back in the midst of that battle, like someone gets the fleece to the tree. And then Thalia's gonna wake up. She's gonna see people fighting. She's gonna see her friend Luke being attacked by, like, Percy.
Whoa, wait, what if Luke... Oh my gosh, no. Okay, yeah, sorry. Continue that thought. I had another thought, but maybe you're gonna say it.
I'm just saying, like, what if she, like... Because, like, in the books, Percy and Thalia are friends and they get along, but they also have beef. And I feel like we're setting that up early, before she's even come back, with, like, the dream and everything. Like, he's not gonna trust her.
Oh yeah, 100% he's not gonna trust her. For the first... Okay, it wasn't what I was gonna say.
Especially if she wakes up and, like, attacks him. If she sees him and Luke fighting, obviously she's gonna be like, Luke, my friend. Percy, who the fuck are you?
But her dad is Zeus, right?
Yeah.
That's number one. Poseidon and Zeus are like, I mean, it's not Hades and Zeus, but you know what I mean? Like, they're not on exactly, like, nobody really likes Zeus. I had a thought while you were saying that. What if, I feel like I'm going on all speculation, because I think they've just changed a lot of things. What if she's gonna side with Luke? Because she already, like, going into it, she doesn't really like camp. She was only taking Annabeth there to keep her safe.
I think it's a real possibility.
Even if she woke up, I don't think she would immediately be like, yes. Or she wouldn't immediately question why they're fighting camp. That would make sense to me in my head. But I do think for maximum drama, what if Luke tries to kill Annabeth?
Oh.
Because we can't say, because, like, this is just a total hypothetical. If she comes back and is like, what the frick is going on? And we assume that she's not, like, weak and, like, blah, blah, blah. All I can think of is, like, what would ultimately make her change sides? It would be seeing Luke betray Annabeth. Not saying that Luke doesn't want to hurt Annabeth because he took her in. He was trying to convince her to come over, and like throughout the books, he's trying to convince her. He's trying to convince Percy. Luke is not a bad guy. Luke doesn't want to kill demigods. But like, you know what I mean? Like, he's,
no, yeah, I know what you mean. Like, he thinks he's doing the right thing.
Yes.
Here, like he sees himself as a good guy.
So, like, I can see them being in the middle of battle, and then Annabeth goes to protect Percy, and then because he wants to kill Percy, right? So they're gonna be there. We know they're gonna fight. You know, he's gonna be trying to kill him. He's already stabbed him. Which, by the way, I would love to say that I like the fact that they are making Percy not like. I mean, Percy's kind of OP for a kid that really didn't get a lot of training. Luke in the books trains him, so I do like the fact.
Yeah,
that
I mean, it's only
made
season
him get
2.
Stabbed.
I think it makes sense that,
Exactly.
like, he's still not at Luke's level yet, and that we'll see his skills progress, his powers improve over time. I've been having a hard time picture him trying to kill Annabeth or even hurt Annabeth.
Like, hurt her.
Yeah, it could be like a heat of the moment thing in the battle at least, because he is attacking Cat.
Like, she goes to defend him,
and yeah.
And then, yeah.
Oh man. I feel like earlier you were very worried that like with the fleece being on the
Yes,
sarcophagus
'cause-
that Kronos would come back, but like I was like, there's no way.
No.
That's the whole thing that people were like really hating on the movies on, or at least one of the things. And I was like, to repeat that mistake, I was pretty confident that they would get the fleece before he fully healed. The whole point of it was to like create tension for show only viewers who haven't read the books, or maybe even not seen the movies, right? They don't know what's happening. They don't know what's going to happen. We come here with prior knowledge, you know? I do like,
Right.
while we're on the topic of Kronos communicating with people, I'm very proud of Percy just cutting him off before he could tell him the whole prophecy. I was very worried because like I'm pretty sure in the books we don't learn the full prophecy until the final book, right? So that's something that's
Yes.
teased over and over.
It really shows that Percy is literally on no side. I don't think he's on any sides except himself. Like he's
Him and Annabeth and Grover,
Yeah.
and Tyson.
Yeah, he's on the side of his like who he's loyal to. It's his fatal flaw. But
Yes.
he does, as I said before, he doesn't care about the gods. He doesn't care about Kronos and the Titans. All he cares about is that it's his family. It's his friends. It's
the gods
camp.
have given him no reasons to be loyal to them.
No.
They expect loyalty on account of the fact that they are gods, and that's it.
Yes. Any interaction.
And that's
he's had,
that's like Percy's like, I'm not having that.
Yeah, they've mostly been negative too. Like think about Ares.
And Zeus. Zeus tried to kill him.
Yes, and Zeus. Oh, we didn't get the Iris message to camp. So when they
No,
go
well,
back to
they
camp,
shut
they're
down,
still gonna have the weirdo.
We got the bit where Zeus was apparently shutting down the Iris network, right?
Yeah.
Everything
We
went
did get
differently
that.
in this episode. The thing is, I like the encounter on the ship in this episode more than how it went down in the book, even if we didn't get the whole like Percy exposing Luke. But there's no way that could have happened the way it did in the book because the plot has been unfolding very differently, right? So while I'm not sure about how the Thalia reveal is being handled quite yet, I'm going to see how that plays out. I do like the whole ship interaction encounter in the show better than in the book, at the very least. I think it was a lot more tense.
I think it gave us a lot of insight into like the back, what's going on behind the scenes, and the motivations behind the scenes, and the morale behind the scenes.
You got a lot of fan service too with the
Yeah.
like I'm just thinking about the mytho magic, we got blackjack, we got the hunter's tease, and we got charm speak mentioned. I think that's the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got the Prius too, so I'm pretty sure Paul is now a thing.
The blue Prius.
Yes. And with Blackjack, I'm curious about whether we'll hear his voice. The thing is, not hearing his voice is kind of accurate to the book, because we only hear it in Percy's head. And we're seeing this from a third-person perspective, so realistically, we shouldn't be able to hear him, because no one else hears Blackjack, only Percy can. So, like, only him being able to respond to Blackjack and other horses is canon? But I'm wondering if, like, to be fair, this is their first interaction. We could very well hear him speak later.
Mm-hmm. I was pretty much prepared to hear his voice, but as you say, it is canon. If they have a voiceover, I feel like they'll kind of run into a dilemma. It's kind of like The Legend of Zelda, like with Link, how he doesn't speak, and as soon as you put a voice to it,
Yeah.
it could ruin the character for some people because you put, but it kind of like it allows you to make your own assumption about the character. I mean, we did get to read the book and see what Blackjack. See, okay, but Blackjack has a personality. Now, sorry, I'm jumping all over the place, but Blackjack has a personality in the book. Like he's very like, isn't he like sarcastic and stuff like that? That is one thing we won't.
We'll see. I mean, I think because if we don't hear his voice, they're gonna do the thing, and we've already got a bit of it in this episode. But like the writing technique of like being on a phone call and not hearing the other side, and the other person has to repeat everything they're saying just for the audience's sake, and that usually bothers me. But I don't know. I don't have any strong opinions about whether we hear Blackjack or not. I hope we do. So when they get back to camp, I'm reading from the book now. The camp had been through a hard 2 weeks. The arts and crafts cabin had burned to the ground from an attack by a Draco and Noinius. which, as near as I could figure, was Latin for a really big lizard with breath that blows stuff up. The big house's rooms are overflowing with wounded. The kids in the Apollo cabin, who were the best healers, had been working overtime performing first aid. Everybody looked weary and battered as we crowded around Thalia's tree. So in the book, when they get back to camp, it's pretty much the aftermath of, like, the weakening of the barrier. There's a lot of wounded. People are on their last legs. But this time it's going to be even worse, because they're going to get back and it's going to be a full-on battle.
And they have the degradation of leadership still, because Chiron's not there.
What I am kind of excited for, I know Dionysus doesn't give a shit, but I do want to see him at least fight. Like, I want to see him, like, strangle some Laestrygonians with vines or some shit. Can we see some godly action, please?
You have one job, man. It's not to try to drink water. Or not try, sorry, it's not to try to drink wine. You know what? I have a new prediction now that you said it. I think Chiron's going to show up with the party ponies.
Oh, yeah. We got at least, we already got the party ponies teased.
Battle. Yeah. So he's going to show up with the party ponies and he's going to shoot, they're going to help the battle. It's going to be quite weird. So even once they, like, the barrier kind of strengthens again, yeah, it'll keep the monsters out, but there's still a lot of demigods that are part of, like, Kronos' side. So, like...
Yeah. Hold on. Sorry. I just had a completely... unrelated to what we're talking about now, but related to what we were just talking about. I'm pretty sure in the books we don't even hear Blackjack speak until Titan's Curse.
You are so right. Yes, because is he not battling on the ship with Luke and then releases, like, it was in the middle of the battle and then he releases Blackjack and the rest of them.
I mean, we have an episode left. We'll see. I will say that, like, this whole reworking the conclusion in the show versus the book and all the changes they made, from a writing/medium perspective, I get it, because the thing with the Sea of Monsters is the big climax is, like, twofold, with the Polyphemus fight and then the boat fight with Luke. And then the denouement, like the resolution, is quite long. So I understand the show wanting the ending to be a bit more dramatic than it was in the book, just for like the medium of television.
And the flow.
In the Sea of Monsters, it's a lot of, like, calm down, resolution, like, the last few chapters are pretty chill up until the final reveal. And that works for the book, but for a show, it might not work with audiences as well.
Well, and giving the giving the viewers answers to their questions that, you know, as a book reader, you are so used to not having these answers right away. TV shows are paced differently from books. It's a reason why it takes a lot to make a really good adaptation, because you can't have a 6-hour movie for one book. You complicate that by making each episode 30 minutes. Like, you break it up into, like, 30-minute intervals. Then you have to figure out, okay, well, I can make the pace faster, but how do I keep people hooked?
Exactly. This is going to sound like a critique, and it's not quite yet. But I do feel like sometimes I can see the strains on the budget. Not that the effects are bad. They're pretty good. The fact that, for example, the last episode, we saw the hippocampi, but it was from a distance. And then in this episode, Grover was like, why don't we just use the hippocampi? And Tyson was like, oh, I sent them away. From a writing, like, in the show, that, like, sure. But from a out-of-show perspective, that means, oh, we didn't have budget for the hippocampi, you know?
Fair enough.
And, like, the lack of monsters, like, the Laestrygonians are cool, but they're the only monsters you've seen in the Luke side so far. We didn't see the killer sheep last episode, and I'm pretty sure it's because they probably didn't have the budget for it. And we talked a bit about it, but, like, the lack of Percy's powers.
Yeah.
And like I said, it sounds like a critique, but it's not quite yet, because I think they are using the budget they have smartly. Someone in the comments mentioned that the budget actually has not increased from season 1. So they are working. It did not. Fun fact.
Oh, holy
So they're working with the same budget.
That's insane, because maybe I misread, because I thought maybe it increased for the 3rd season.
Maybe.
But I need someone to fact check me on that.
I don't know if it has.
if it hasn't increased, that's actually really impressive because as you're watching this, everything's green screen. Like not everything, but
well,
the
they're
whole time
using
they're on the
volume,
boat-
right? Disney's volume system. We saw that in like the behind the scenes thing. It's not exactly green screen, but it's like it simulates the backgrounds in real life.
Yeah. But still, like there's a lot of after effects that get put onto it. Like I'm
Yeah.
like thinking about like the animating the boat scenes and the sirens and like even like the location change. Because I'm pretty sure they're at some of these locations too, and then they have to do green screen whatever in the background.
Oh sure, yeah.
I felt like there was more effects. I mean, last season there was a lot more monsters, I think.
Yes. Like I'm already thinking like the Chimera, the Cerberus.
I feel like there was a lot more. I don't know, like this season it just seems like there's a lot more kind of animated but like drastic animations.
See, the reason it's not a full-blown critique is because I am very happy with like what they have used the budget on this season. Like we've gotten good fight choreography and we have gotten some visual spectacles. Like episode, I think
What
it
about
was
the bird?
4 birds.
That was the
Oh yeah,
birds
yeah.
that
Well, the
were
chariot
monsters.
race.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm sure there was a lot of budget
was-
on that, and that wasn't even like CGI. That was almost fully practical. And then I was talking about like episode 4 with the final sequence in the Sea of Monsters when they're fighting Scylla and Charybdis.
Yeah.
That was movie level, dude. That was so good. And
That's
I'm
what I was saying. Like it seems like a lot of big. Well, I said there. I was referencing that one. I'm like, it seems like there's been a lot more like CGI kind of big things like that in this season.
And we do have a
that's why
big
I
fight
thought they-
next episode, which they might also be saving some
Yeah.
budget for. So while I am left wanting some of the things I mentioned, like Percy's powers, more hippocampi, I think they're still using the budget smartly. Even like Polyphemus, I made a comment about how his CGI looked pretty good in the light. Turns out
Yeah.
that's a real guy.
I know. I
He's all
I forgot
prosthetic.
to mention. Yeah.
Just a CGI eye, obviously, but like
yeah.
they used a real actor, they covered him in prosthetic, and then they used like camera tricks, perspective, and I'm assuming a lot of composite shots, probably, and scaled sets, which is really cool.
Bring back. Well, it reminds me of the Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
And how they. Honestly, bring back these camera tricks and like the actual practical effects. I am so tired. I mean, I've noticed it. I've not noticed it with this series, but I'm so tired of going to a movie theater and watching a movie and being like, that was there. They had how much of a budget? How does it look like this? It looks like someone just out of, film school made this with their their laptop.
I'm actually seeing Avatar not next week, but the week after I come back. So.
Okay, but why are you saying you're saying like Avatar? Is it bad? Isn't it good? Isn't it good with the amount of?
I like them. I know a lot of people hate them. I think they're very pretty movies. I mean, the story is like it's not it's not The Godfather, but like I appreciate the work that visual effects artists put into, because I feel like CGI gets a bad rep. And I think bad CGI deserves it, but not the artists themselves. The reason it's bad is because like producers and directors treat their artists like shit and don't give them enough time and then make changes last minute. Like artists put a lot of work and love into their craft, like VFX artists, but it's just brutal for them.
You can do so much with CGI and animation. Like this is down a whole rabbit hole I'm not going to go down because I'm nothing but oh my gosh, I love animation. There's so much work that goes into it, and AI is ruining all of this.
Oh gosh.
And it's making me so angry because there's art, even like script writing too. Like we are supposed to be doing it, not the robots. Anyways,
there are 2 more things I wanted to talk about before we wrap things up, and I wanted to talk about Luke a bit and his characterization. I wanted to talk about how cool Clarisse was in this episode, and I wanted to talk about the hat. So let's talk about Luke first. I love, and I feel like we sound like a broken record at this point, but Luke's characterization, because I feel like though I'm Team Luke both in the show and in the book Luke definitely does lean a bit more into like the enjoying the villainy of it a bit. Like at least like he speaks like a villain. He says villainy things. Luke in the show is not at all cartoonishly evil. And his scenes with Annabeth, I think, is where that is the most obvious. He's not out to just he's not kill happy with anyone who doesn't agree with him, you know. And I think it makes his inner conflict more compelling, especially near the end when like he's questioning Kronos. You know who is evil though? You know who is taking the place of like the cartoon villain? Allison. She is crazy.
Yeah.
I love her though.
She is insane. I mean, great addition. I think this whole like adding more demigods and adding her. She's interesting. She's very like
I want to learn more about her
motives. Yeah. I feel like we should learn more about like who she is. Because like she's this new main character, and even I do trust the writers, because any of even the side characters, they had a big role to play. Like for example, Selena, what's her last name?
Beauregard?
Yes. Sorry. But like even like look at her where she pretends she's like kind of like a side character that's introduced, and then in the last the last book, there's that whole like Clarisse scene, and it's like, well, Clarisse was stabbed, but that's not Clarisse, because like Clarisse doesn't have blue eyes, and you know she ends up playing a huge role. And so I'm sure we'll learn more. I mean, we did learn more about her and Charles and all of the others that have been talking. And
yeah, I want to learn more about her, if only to like enhance the, like I've said before, the plot thread with the demigods resenting their godly parents. Yeah. As of right now, she's serves great as like she's just a problem, you know? She's a thorn in their sides. She's constantly like beefing Annabeth.
Well, and she's very like she's putting Luke in his place.
Sure.
Even though Luke is technically like, if there's like a rank, he's higher. But you know what I mean? Like she's more so keeping him, I don't want to say in check, but like pulling him back, or wanting to make sure that he's still on his side. And then also his conflict with, you know, himself and the people that he calls family. I think I've said before, I really appreciate between, you know, just his character in general, because we don't, as you said, we don't see this until the last book. We only saw it through Percy's eyes. So Percy, even like at the beginning of the series, or like the season, Percy's like, oh, he's just, there's no hope for Luke. Like that man's gotta go. We gotta kill him. I mean, that's kind of reminiscent of what the book is. Like, I mean, in the book, he's not as like point blank until kind of later. And he's like trying to come to terms with, yeah, I'm gonna have to kill him. Yeah, it's just gonna how it's be. Like, Luke is terrible. And he's even telling Annabeth, like, I don't really think I can pull Luke back. Like, I remember Annabeth being the one being like, no, Luke, so he's still like, I know he's still
I can fix him.
Yeah, exactly. But we don't actually, I mean, I guess this is me pulling like from a cloud of, you know, it's left to the reader's interpretation of the book. But I feel like that would actually be happening in the background.
I just wanted to talk about how cool Clarisse is, taking on like a 1v5 against 5 demigods from Luke's team.
I mean,
and killing it. Like all of them. They just bodied Luke's whole squad, honestly. But I love Clarisse. I love that she's not just a mean girl like she was in the book.
Yeah. In the show, it'd be kind of a disservice to her character to make her the cartoon bully that she kind of is in the book. But now that we have seen the pressures that she faces from being a child of Aries, it allows the writers to portray her in a more relatable way and show that, you know, she is the way she is because of X, Y, and Z, and not just seeing a blind, well, she's mean to me because she just hates me kind of thing. There's something there rooted in her own insecurities, whether that be the prophecy, the insecurity in herself, the pressures given to her from her dad, and so on and so forth. But yeah, absolutely bodying all of them. I mean, she's a daughter of Aries. Of course she's going to.
What was the last thing I wanted to mention? Oh yeah, Percy definitely dropped that cap while fighting Luke. And
yes,
we have an episode to get it back, and we must get it back because it is pretty important in the Titan's Curse. So I'll be curious to see what happens with that. Obviously, Luke is going to camp, and he's probably going to take it with him. So I'm pretty confident they'll be getting the hat back. But I like seeing Percy use it.
Back, I also like the effects that they made. I think I mentioned during the episode, it reminds me of the invisibility cloak, and even the effects that they use with the invisibility cloak in Harry Potter. It's very, I love seeing stuff like that. It's so
cool.
You can do so much with that. I will crash out if we don't get an answer about what's going on with that hat in the next episode.
I'm sure we'll get it back. Just like I was sure that we
have to
wouldn't
get it
revive Kronos in this episode. Because it's so important.
I
Like,
know.
it comes up in Titan's Curse, and it's, yeah.
I'm going to take your word for it. I'm going to put my faith in the writing team. Yeah. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be just basing my whole, my whole reaction on the fact that, you know, it was shown to be dropped, but when Percy left and then it, the scene switched to Luke again, there was no pan over to the hat. There was no him realizing the hat's there.
Percy didn't pick it up.
That's why, we were just shown that it was dropped. So whether he finds it now, it's kind of left up to question, does he know that it's there? Will he find it later? Kind of thing. And that's why I think my mind is being well, logically it makes sense for him to come in and just put the hat on and steal back the fleece. I could see that being something that they use because they're going to put the fleece on the tree, and then while in this battle and this commotion, I could see him try to take the fleece invisible.
What I'm learning with this show is they do that just to give us book readers anxiety, I think. Some of these changes, with the fleece on the sarcophagus, they know a lot of us have PTSD from the movie, and it's they gotta keep us on our toes.
Well, all they're doing is they're just proving that they're good writers.
I think that's going to be it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed, thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing to the channel. We'd love to have you. Drop a like, leave a comment, and we'll see you in the next.
See you.